in India. It's a political phase party which is all over the center. But under that branches, there are sub branches like People's Power, People's War Group, People's War Group Party, and Maoist Party Center. These two principal Naxals organization that India has violently experienced the so-called thing of whatever we are saying it is in the basis club. Basically, there was an ideological differences also, because and the history what is said which we revolve all around is always there was some sort of problem, always there was some sort of issues, always there was some other part of the things which were going on, but still then altogether they were able to sustain, or they were able to see that the political party they are gaining their importance or the provinces in different part of the system. So the Naxalite people, the Naxalite group ideology, they were not against the poor people because they got much of the support. Basically only through them only the concept of Naxalite movement was ahead, and it was successful, what I want to say. And here the Naxal zone also, what we talk about here also, what we see about here also, the people prioritize, means the Naxalite people prioritize themselves as they are, what it means is they themselves as a representative of the oppressed class people. Basically, oppressed class people in India, who whenever they got entry benefit and progress about them, they used to mingle with them, they used to be with them. Basically, when we see these oppressed people, basically they are these oppressed people include the Dalits, the Adivasis, the laborers, wage laborers, and the poor farmers. So different sections, different community people, different caste people who are very low people then compared to the dominant caste and dominant. They were the people who were oppressed, and the Naxalite group people and the Naxalite people consider themselves as a representative of this oppressed class community or community people. So the key areas which influence the Naxalite movement, because some of the most background or in India, like the people, the People's War Group people activities, slowly when the organization has been spreading, or when the organization has spread to different zones or different part of the country, and it has spread from one region to other region, or from one area to other area. Basically they were important 6 states, basically like Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Orissa, Bihar. These are the 6 prominent regions or states where their activities were fully functioning, basically, and under the influence of communist, the Maoist committees and the Maoist Communist Party at the center. So their regions were also, because these regions had also advantage, they got an advantage. They mean the Naxalite group people has an advantage because of relatively thick forest, a thick and dense forest, and those regions, and moreover these regions were the interior parts of the nation, the country India, and apart from that they got fully local support from the people who were living in this forest belt area region, because they were the people who were oppressed people, target people, and they used to live just like an animals. So they were, in terms of the communist people ideology, in the minds and the hearts of the so-called oppressed people, they got one sort of awakening that yes, due to this Naxalite group or people, at least they will be getting some sort of benefit. These kind of things they were looking ahead, and they used to fully support these Naxal group people activities. And in terms of food, grains, whatever they want, they used to give support, they used to get information from the people who are coming. So these kind of things which are common are being seen in the Naxalite in these 6 states. And and also they enjoyed the support also, whatever I was saying, what I said. But the government has declared basically the Naxalite as the single and biggest, what is a security threat to the nation and the states were there, and also to the nation. And the challenge to face that the country will be, getting down the value in terms of this kind of activity. But that's why in Chhattisgarh government those days, the Chhattisgarh police has given arms and weapons to the villages with the help of the paramilitary force to protect themselves from the Naxalite. This kind of things have been done in few couple of states also. But the Maoist movements caused a widespread support and become very significant scale and also magnitude in terms of freedom movement also, where like in Indian held Kashmir, in Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir, and also the northeastern states. Those days was saying that out of 630 districts were in India, 220 districts were under the control or dominance or under the influence of the Naxalite movement or the Maoist movement, fighting as bloodily against the Naxalite freedom struggle. This kind of thing, that was the government record which has been put forward. And the Naxalite Maoists called themselves as they were liberal, and they were savior, and they are saviors, and they represent to the saviors of the downtrodden class people, downtrodden caste people, and the affected people, and they are working against, working in favor, in pro of landless poor farmers, Dalits, Adivasis, untouchables, weaker section, lower caste people, all those people, all these different sect of the people, they were favoring, and they were treated as they were liberal to them, and they were representative of them, and their patience withdraw with the Communist Party. Their patience withdraw away and turned, means basically there means what the lower caste people patience has been withdrawn. It was not overmoved. They were not able to control their anger, their anxiety, their depression, their sadness, their anger, to take revenge upon the high caste people, high community people, the dominant party people who were suppressing all those years. So they were not able to control themselves. The patient outbroken, and withdraw and turn it as a activist and a repressive system upon the government, legislation, political parties, bureaucrats, police, administrators, and also the big business class people, industrialist people. So they were targeting each and every class people who were against their oppressors and who has oppressed them in seriously. So being as a, they were also acted as a spokesperson on behalf of the poor farmers and neglected tribes, and the Naxals enjoy the popular support from the support of the masses they represented. Since they enjoy the considerable influence of the this 5 to 6 Indian state, Bihar, West Bengal, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, they were having a potential crush of interior security force. The state government also banned, basically the state government also banned this kind of things and this kind of ideology, and they also sometimes they labeled them also in terms of the terrorist group organization internationally, and that was another sad part of the organization which has been focusing, which has done a lot to the poor people, poor family, poor community. But still then it has become in a background, basically the backdrop of the people, the violence which has taken incident basically in Lalgarh, what I said, against the exploitation of in Bengal, West Bengal, where the differences has been between the CPIM and this government voting causes, creating such of the nuisance period of all those period. So it was the Indian government spin them also, they labeled not only terrorists and spinned it, and beautiful they are none with any problem, they were labeled as not only terrorists but also they have some links between labeled as also Lashkar-e-Taiba, okay, like Lashkar-e-Taiba, LIT. So basically these are the names which were been labeled or pinned down upon the Naxal people, terrorists and elite, LAT, Lakshya Taiwan. Actually, we see the Indian Communist, the Indian Maoist and Naxal movement. The trade is only the home organization. It is not an international organization where Lakshya Taiba, no, the Lakshya Taiba is a Pakistani-based terrorist activities, but is not linked to the communist people or the or any kind of people in terms of Maoist people. But still, then they have totally banned it slowly. You see now in today's. The organization has totally success. Almost all has success already. Man, it has created much of awareness in the people. People have got awareness. People themselves made voluntary into the even now. But if you see today also these kind of movements are going on here and there. But the government is very strict activities are being setting, and whoever they will fall, they are being punished very severely. And compared to the past and today, the movement has come down, has slowly come down because of the education system and because of things education and also the awareness among the people that the people who took part or take part or who are involved in this kind of Naxalite movement. So those will be punished very severely in the TODA Act. TADA Act has been placed upon them, and they will be sentenced to jail imprisonment lifelong, or there are some cases where they will be hanged out until they will be hanged. So, but awareness is created by the youth due to the constitution and due to the law. So, but the the activities of Naxal movement has come down drastically when compared to the other those days in 50s, 40s, 60s. But right now, they are still the movements are going on. Still, these kind of activities are going on. People are voluntary.